This is how I make my yummy, yummy Ogbono soup. So you have roasted turkey here and cleaned, and you have crayfish, dry red pepper blended, you have bouillon cubes, you have bitter leaf, there's clean snails washed, and you have fish that's been cleaned and cut into pieces. You got goat meat from Nigeria, fresh, fried and looking yummy. And of course, you have the Ogbono. This is the Ogbono. Now, Ogbono is very crucial. The kind of Ogbono you use and the red oil, very crucial to the output of your Ogbono soup. So make sure you always get very good red oil. So you start by heating the oil just slightly, very slightly, not fry, so that when you pour the Ogbono inside, it can just break it into pieces. So make sure the heat is very low so that it doesn't fry it, because if it fries it, it tends not to draw. So just break it, stir, break, and keep breaking until the whole Ogbono is smooth and well pressed, and it just blends into the red palm oil. So you do that for a few minutes, and thereafter, the next thing is for you to pour your meat stock or water into the blended, the Ogbono in the oil. Pour water, pour meat stock in it, and then you cover it and leave it for a few minutes. Thereafter, you will see it bubbling like that. So it tells you that it's too thick. So you got to add more water. Make sure you put enough water so that it's not too thick, because if it's too thick, you're not going to enjoy it. And remember, you're still going to put a lot of ingredients in it. So I've applied a little bit of more water. Going in with my crayfish, and also all the condiments I have there, like the pepper and the nut cubes. Put all of them in and stir. And you leave it again to cook for a few more minutes. Now, Ogbono is very, very crucial that you have the right ingredients. Like I said, if you don't have the right oil, it's going to be black. So anytime you cook Ogbono and it turns out black, just know it's either the Ogbono is not fresh, or it's one of these red oil that you buy in the diaspora that is not good. A lot of bad oil there. So now I'm pouring in my snails. These snails have been pre-boiled. So I just pour it in, and I pour the fish as well. And I leave it for some time to boil. Again, you can see it's thickening as I'm putting my ingredients. So I apply a little bit of more water in it. I stir it, and I leave it to cook for a few minutes. So if you notice, the thing is rising to the end of the pot. And it seems like this pot is not going to contain it. I think I may have miscalculated the quantity of Ogbono that I use. So you can see it's boiling all the way to the top, and I've not poured the meat inside. So it seems this pot is not going to cut it. So now I'm feeling stressed because I need to change pots, and that's more work for me. But what can I do? I don't know how to cook small food. I always end up cooking too many food. Blame my mom for it. She's the one that always say, cook a lot of food because you never know when the angels are passing. Yeah. When I was growing up, was always angels are passing every day, but I never saw angels. That's what she used to say. If you cook enough for the family, what about angels that are passing? Anyway, that's my mom for you. Always entertaining. So I poured the bitter leaf. Make sure the bitter leaf are chopped up into tiny pieces, washed. You don't want the soup to be completely bitter. You just need a slight taste of the bitterness. Now I'm going in with the turkey. Now this is roasted turkey, but what I did is that I put them in the oven again. When you put them in the oven, you will see that it will bring out a lot of water, and it will just give it a very nice aroma, and it will come out nice. So I pour the goat meat now, and all my ingredients are in now. And because I changed the pot, it's giving it enough room for it to boil and for me to cover it, because Ogbono is kind of tricky. If you cover it and it's too full near the top, it's just going to spill all over your cooker, and I don't want that. So it's cooked for about 10 minutes, and I've just applied a little bit of salt into it, and yeah, almost ready. I leave it to cook a little bit, just a little bit, and Ogbono will be ready to eat. It's very easy to cook. I like cooking Ogbono. My kids love it. And I love it because it's easy to cook. It doesn't have a lot of, like egusi and all the other Nigerian soup that takes forever. Once you have all your ingredients, It's pretty straightforward and it's very delicious. So that's my ogbono soup. You can see looking good. Looking good. It's not black. Thank God the oil I have is a good one. So it didn't turn the color black, which is very, very important for me because when it no be black soup, how ogbono go come black? If it black, I no go fit it. So yeah, that is ogbono. It is ready. What we're gonna have it with? We're gonna have it with some pando yam. So that's how to make yummy ogbono soup. And it takes literally maybe half an hour. If your ingredients are ready, literally half an hour. And yeah, this is our pando yam. This is my own, very, very small. My kids don't eat snails, which is good for me. It's always good to have pando yam in the afternoon for lunch so that it gives you time for it to digest. So that's it. Take care. Bye.